Hey, you know what? I just thought about a combo that I know that should get us blocked.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you heard about the transgender that just won Miss America?
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Miss
What the
America in
fuck? What
Nevada.
the fuck?
We should get blocked for this because listen, y'all better not hold nothing back. Don't hold nothing back.
Do we got it?
There's a transgender, a man that turn a woman.
Mm-hmm.
She just won Miss America of Nevada. You know they got each state. She's a queen or the Miss America of Nevada. So what do y'all feel about that? Far as that Miss America thing, now they're really putting these transgenders in there where men is men.
Mm-hmm.
Men are outdoing women far as beauty in Miss America. And there's a story about a transgender where a dude turned into a female in I think the strongest woman, you know, where they do the weightlifting.
Mm-hmm.
There's a transgender dude turned into a woman trying to compete against the women's class of strongest woman. And right there alone, there's you got an advantage because naturally you're a fucking man. You got this natural human strength that's stronger than women just off of that.
Mm-hmm.
And now you already done some little changes to yourself to make yourself look like a woman or whatnot and all that, and you're trying to combat or compete with natural women, with their natural essence, their natural strength. You already got them beat. It's like a cheat code.
Yeah, they
with
don't want women to have nothing.
Yeah. So that's the thing. It's like, and I think it's funny, and I think it goes back to God's sense of humor, where you know how much women they always embrace all the little gay boys, and yeah, he my friend, and we be kicking it, and let gay people be gay people, this and that. Like, man, this is the karma that y'all getting for trying to embrace that, because now these he-she's is about to take all y'all women's jobs and y'all positions and y'all talents. Like, and that's another thing I was gonna ask: are there any women in the WNBA that can dunk? Is there any women that can dunk yet?
There's a couple of them. I forgot that tall chick that used to play for the LA Sparks, Lisa Leslie.
Leslie.
Shit, that's way back.
Yes, way back. So
yeah, okay.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been at least a couple women who could dunk.
It's been a couple of them.
Yeah, but the transgender is gonna be the one that jumped from the free throw line like Jordan did.
Right. Hey, you know what's fucked up? Like, somebody's gonna be insulted by that statement.
But it's gonna happen, right? I mean, you can see it, right? The transgender is gonna be the one that's gonna make people want to watch the WNBA.
Right. Yeah.
Because they're gonna be doing they're gonna be flying and soaring in the air like us niggas do naturally. The women can't do that naturally in their essence, in their being, but let the transgender come in there with that low-key testosterone, that natural testosterone they got in them, where they can jump off the fucking free throw line and dunk. The ratings gonna go up.
Hey, you know what? Hey, that's
and then
the
the women ain't gonna be able to play ball no more.
Hey, you know what? That is the whole agenda right there. They trying to get them WNBA numbers up. That's what this is all about.
Yeah. And like I said, and back to the Miss Nevada, they trying to say that these he-she's are more beautiful than a real natural woman. What the hell is going on?
Well, no shit. They got all these prosthetics and shit and surgery. Like, yeah, you better be. Like, you had help.
That's scary, man. That's spooky.
Man,
comment on this shit.
That's spooky, man. It's scary out here. It is Halloween all year round. It's scary.
Listen, man.
The way I see it, though, like,
what you say? No, go ahead.
Y'all gonna say like the way I see it, like I feel like fuck it, like y'all go ahead and do what y'all gonna do with this whole shit. And let this shit run to its natural conclusion because it's gonna get there. You're gonna like, I mean, personally, like as far as like, you know, Miss America or like these pageants and all that shit, like I could give a fuck about all that type shit. But as far as like sports, go ahead and let this run to its natural conclusion where you're gonna have all these transgenders breaking records and like, you know, on some combat sports shit, you know, they out here breaking women's heads and all this shit. Go ahead and let the shit run to its natural conclusion just so we can say we told you so.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it.
It's like I ain't even trying to fight this shit, honestly. Like y'all go ahead and do what y'all gonna do, and then we're gonna see the results of all this, and then we can say, see.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I won't be one of the ones pointing my finger. Like, aha, I'm one of the ones. I will be the petty one. I'm gonna be like, aha, see, y'all stupid.
And like the thing is, like it's not even a matter of like they wrong for like, you know, wanting to do what they do and like engage in the things they want to engage in, but on the same level that, you know, they call themselves like, you know, trying to be recognized as what they are and all this type shit, y'all also still want to compete in these binary arenas.
Yeah.
Like you want to be recognized as transgender or, you know, whatever your sexual orientation is, and you got all these, you know, letters to represent it and all this type shit. But y'all still want to compete and be accepted in this binary arena.
Yeah.
Like instead of like, you know, either you're a man and you're going to compete in a men's league or a men's sport.
Right.
Or you're going to be a woman and compete in a woman's sport. Like,
right.
Why not? You know, if you're like one of these, you know, if you're transitioning, why not we have like a transgender league?
Yeah.
That's as much recognition as anything, and you're not like, you know, creating these like imbalances in these other arenas.
Yeah. That's how it should be.
Right.
You see that, and these motherfuckers are smart. They know that that's the thing. That's what it should be done, but you can see it. But the narrative, that ain't what they trying to do.
Right.
That ain't what they.
That
ain't like you said, their agenda. That's not what they're trying to do with that. They're not just trying to make a whole nother Olympic for transgender and a whole nother work class for transgender.
They got a Special Olympics.
They do, right?
And nigga, why am I watching wheelchair niggas like trying to dunk?
Right. Yeah.
Man. The idea that there are people out here, because this probably will get us blocked, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
The idea, man, that there are people in the world that wake up and are not sure of what they want to be, or not happy with who they are.
Yeah.
Now that's the part that is kind of scary to me. It's like, what is it about you that you see when you wake up every day and you say, I don't want to be a girl no more, I want to be a guy. Or I don't want to be a man because women look so beautiful that I want to be a woman.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's that complicated. Not most of the time.
That don't sound complicated. That sound confusing. That ain't complicated to me.
Yeah, I'm saying like I don't think it. Well, that's more complex than what I guess like what I believe it to be.
Okay.
And personally, I don't see why there's so much debate about it because it seems to make perfect sense if you ever actually listen to these people talk. Just like, you know, gay people, like, you know, a whole lot of them, if you listen to them talk about, you know, when they figured out that they were, you know, homosexual or whatever it was, they say, I knew as a child. Swoosh, you remember them two dudes that used to live next door to us at grandma's?
Yeah, bro. I ain't forgot that shit.
Hey, come on, man. Like, who makes that decision that young to be that, and then to know, like, you know, what is out here, like all the kind of like just the ostracism that you're gonna go through, being like, you know, this weirdo who's you're a boy but you act like a girl. Like, nigga, you
Yeah.
look funny out here, but you're gonna sign up voluntarily to be that. And for what purpose? Like, I don't
That's
think
the
anybody
part.
makes that choice on purpose to go through that. Like, who the fuck would just sign up for that? Like, it can't be a choice.
Man.
Somebody
Man.
said something. Somebody had to say
No,
something. Somebody had to put that in their ear, or it's something they've seen, or
But
something.
how much shit can you? But how much shit can you see that'll make you say, "Hey, I'd rather be a girl"?
So because some people, depending on what your situation is, some people probably done went through so much attack from people around them about the way they look, the way they are. Yeah, some people that can say some really fucked up shit, be like, you know what? I didn't want you to be a boy. I wanted you to be a girl. They could have got that from their parents. I mean, it could have been just a genre of, scenarios where, some of these people probably don't feel accepted as a man. And they turn into a woman and try to get that acceptance. Then they could be a woman because they're nice and they're pretty and they get the attention, and they might want to do some crazy shit like that. Some people seem to care about their image more than who they really are on the inside. And they will take these extremes and do all of this shit to their body and change their body and change their name and do all of this for an image. I mean, that's what I see. I see all of this as an image game.
I
Because
feel like for some people it may be that.
yeah,
I don't think that's for most of them though.
shit. It can't be, man, if it's something else, there is something on the inside of those individuals, in my opinion, that don't take it as an image thing. It's something on the inside of them that got them not happy with who they are.
All right, and we still just talking about transgenders, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You ain't happy with who you are. If you finna go to that extreme. That's extreme. Nah, okay, being gay or something like that. Oh, okay, that's just a preference, in my opinion. All
Okay,
of
that's
it's a
where I was gonna
preference,
go
really.
next.
I mean, all of it is a preference, but there's some levels of this preference. It's somebody that, okay, it's a girl that always liked girls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's a guy that was always wanting to be close to a guy. But that's one level. But when you want to change who you are, that's another level. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Now it's really time to pay attention, because it's like you've been a boy 13 years and now you turn 15, 16, you talking about you want to be a girl now?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem?
I think the only reason that that's such a normal, like almost a normalized conversation now is because it seems to be so accessible now.
Which is good.
That's within reach for a lot of people now more than before, where it may like only get to a point of like you can be in drag or some shit.
Yeah.
That's as close as you can get as a man to becoming a woman if that's what you want to do. And now it's just so much more in reach that you could change your whole gender, that's becoming a normal conversation younger and younger, where you do the hormone therapy and you're considering surgeries and all this type of shit because it's within your reach to do it now.
Yeah. 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 Like I said, the ones that do it, I mean, I don't have no personal feelings towards it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't happy with who you are starting off from birth, what God made you to be, if you're not happy with that and you want to go out that route, okay, do you, but it don't make sense to me as an individual that wake up every morning and I'm proud of who the hell I am. So, people that's proud of who they are and what they stand for and where they are, and they can accept society as, okay, yeah, I'm a black male man. This is who I am. all day, every day. I'm not changing that for appearance, society, to fit in. None of that. I ain't doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's something about me as an individual, about myself, that say, God damn it, I love me, and this is who I am. That's what I'm saying. The people that, change to want to be these transgenders and try to jump into these other sports that men are doing, is women that want to do that. It's kind of suspect, because see, me, if I was playing football, let's throw a perfect example like this. If I'm playing football as a man, and there's a woman that I know that then decided to be a transgender and makes it to play football with men, I'm gonna knock you on your ass.
It's legit.
You out here, you want to be what I am. Well, let's see. Because if you come around the corner with the football, I'm gonna crack you. I ain't gonna treat you like, man, that's a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a real
That's not
woman.
what they're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, those scenarios, it rattled my cage. It rattled my cage, man. When it get that serious. Yeah, I can't do it, man.
Well, I guess now that almost like kind of blends into like another conversation, which I don't know how much y'all paid attention to, like what they call the manosphere. And like all these dudes that's, kind of like almost like swearing off of women, and, caught themselves trying to get their own shit together, and, just not wanting to deal with women for the most part. But like a whole lot of these dudes, like they look at a dude like say The Rock, right? So The Rock is, big built dude. He, wrestled, and he's got like this perfect smile and all this type of shit. And they would look at him if he were to say something like if you would have asked The Rock, hey, how do you deal with women? Like, how do you like get over with them? And he say some shit like, just be yourself. And they'll be like, okay, well, yeah, that's easy for you to say because, you're The Rock, and, you got all this muscle and money and perfect smile. So, yeah, you can't understand what it's like to be on this side, struggling, trying to figure out, why the women don't fuck with me like that. And
you ain't got no game.
They don't get that, though. Like, if you, like, try to, like, actually run down why what The Rock said makes sense, they don't get it, and it's because like I feel like the explanation is too simple when you say just be yourself. Be yourself is legit because like it's really a matter of like you actually being happy with yourself first.
Thank you.
Right. But I guess like the hard part about that is like a whole lot of us early, especially like early on, we spend a whole lot of our time like trying to be somebody else in a way, or like we got these people that we look up to and we try to adopt certain traits about them, and these are the people that we aspire to be. Like we have heroes and shit. So these are the people that we aspire to be, and we don't know how to appreciate our own personalities enough to like make that work for us. Like there's something about our own personality that if we were just comfortable with it and cool with it, we put that out into the world, and other people appreciate it too because they know you're not reaching for their approval, and people are afraid to like kind of put themselves out there that way because they're worried they'll be rejected, people won't accept them, shit like that.
Yeah. And kind of what I was saying, it's like you got to be comfortable with yourself,
right?
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't comfortable with yourself,
that's a real struggle for a lot of people. I guess that was my point.
Yeah, which I don't understand.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. I mean, at all. I mean, probably because I'm so in tune to who I am that people around me, you're gonna either rock with me or you're not. And I'm okay with people saying, I don't want to rock with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, well, you probably the person I don't need to have around me in the first place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
You attract your
why would
tribe.
Huh?
You said you attract your tribe.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So the people that, I mean, come on, man, let's keep it 100. My ass is the last person, personally, that need to be standing up in front of a podcast right now. Real talk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Same here.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the last person, and the only reason why I'm saying it about myself, because I'm confident in myself, is the fact that out of all of us, I'm the one person with a speech impediment. So if I was to worry about how people feel about me being who I am, my ass wouldn't be here. Because I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, damn, man, it's some words, it's some stumble, it's some stuff I'm gonna say twice or 2 or 3 times, whatever the case may be. Now, if I let that bother me because I can't be a part of the masses, then there's something wrong with me. Damn it. I'm gonna be me. This is who I am all day. And the ones that's gonna rock, gonna rock. The ones that ain't, all right. We can go back to that conversation about Kevin Hart kind of quick. About him responding. Like, man, fuck y'all. I'ma do me. That's why I don't understand the transgender thing. It's like, what is it about you that you ain't happy about you that make you want to do that? What?
Is it a matter of being happy with yourself, or just legitimately you don't feel like you are who you were born to be? Like, you could be confident, like and I was going to go into just homosexuality, right? Like, do you think people can be born homosexual?
You kind of got to echo.
Okay, hold on. Trying to keep Swish available in case you want to say something. Yeah, I was saying, do you believe that homosexuals can be born homosexual?
No.
No?
Believe that? No.
You think it's a choice?
Of course. What the hell you born? No.
Okay.
You can't born to. You mean to tell me that there are people, which is true. You mean to say that there are people walking around, which they are, that actually believe you were born to like something or not? You were born this way? That ain't a choice.
You say it's not a choice.
No, I'm saying that's not a choice. To be born a certain way. You're born based on whatever the hell happened. You were born this way. So you had to make a decision to say, oh, I do like girls if I'm a girl. Or I do like boys if I'm a boy. That's a decision. That's not some shit you were born. No, hell no. No. And anybody who want to challenge that shit, please challenge it.
Okay. All right. So you about to block me, all right? So
you about to block me. Yeah, block me.
Okay.
Shit.
All right. So by that logic, that means that every day of our lives, we have made the choice, the extremely hard decision to resist the urge to suck a dick.
Yeah. That's a choice.
Come on, don't do that, man. Don't do
that.
No.
That is a choice, because you know why? You know why it's a choice? Because if somebody wanted to do that, a brother wanted to do that, a man do that, he made a decision to say, yeah, I'm gonna go suck a dick. That's a choice. He wasn't born to do that shit. He made a decision to say, I'm gonna do it or I'm not. That's a choice.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna take a little bit deeper, right? Okay,
so
I get what you're saying. So what you're saying is it's the choice that makes you gay, not necessarily whether you do or don't want to do it.
Yes, of course, it's a choice. You ain't born with the shit. It's not some shit. I don't believe that.
All right, so I'm trying to see how I can word this. All right, so can you change what you find attractive about women.
Can I change it?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I can.
You can change it?
You can change it. You have to see it for yourself. That's how you make a change. You look at something and go, yeah, that looks good. Or no, it don't. Because it really depends on what your preference is, again, of what's beautiful. It's a preference.
But where do your preferences come from?
Your preferences come from what it is that you choose to like. Again, you still gotta like something. It's a preference. You gotta like it. If you like trucks, you see something about a truck that make you say, I don't want a car. It might be a whole bunch of good looking cars, but it's like, no, I'm in the trucks. That's my preference. I got a preference. When going, you know what I'm saying? You got a preference. If there's a woman that's out there that look a certain kind of way and you be like, damn, now this is what looks good to me. Okay, you choose to say, you saw something to go, oh, that right there is look good. That's what I consider fine, or that's what I consider sexy. That's a preference. It's a choice. It's the same way brothers like thick gals. Some brothers like thick gals. I'm one of them dudes. I like me a thick gal with thighs and hips and breasts. That's my shit. Make that ass clap. God damn it. That's my thing. Good.
Right.
For real. That's my thing. Where it's somebody else that got a preference that says, well, okay, now, man, I like a skinny broad. I like one that put a thong on and you still see the thong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? So you got a preference. So yeah, man, you can change that. It's all of it's a choice.
You can change.
I ain't see. Go for it.
All right. So what you're saying is, if I just put it in front of you, right? If I put in front of you to change your preference to liking a 600-pound, super duper dark, light can't escape her black, ugly chick with a Jerry curl, you could switch to that if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's a choice. Yes.
Word?
Yeah. Yes, you can. There ain't shit you can't make a choice to do. There's no such thing. There's no such thing.
I'm not saying fuck her. I'm just saying, when you see her, can you make your dick get hard for her?
Just by seeing her?
Just by seeing her.
If that was my choice, yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. If that was my choice, if I saw that, if I saw all that ham hock and cheese and shit, hell yeah. Nigga.
Hey, you know what?
Yes. That is a choice. That is a choice, bro. All day long, man. There is nothing. Stop laughing, man. You know I'm right. Stop laughing. You know I'm right. Shit. You know I'm right.
Know what? I think you special. I think you special.
No, that's real. That's real. What you say,
right?
I
agree. I agree with that.
Word?
It is choice. It's all about a choice. I think they can choose. I don't think none of that stuff was I was born this way. And I think another word maybe that could probably be more impactful than choosing or make a choice is influence. We all come in the world and we get influenced to be attracted to certain things. We get influenced to eat certain things. You know, so I think the influence plays a part more than, well, I already came in the world and I just already was this attracted to 600 pounds. Yeah. Thick and cheesy and like, what he just said. I can't even repeat what he said. But people don't, it's an influence thing. They can't come in the world and already know what they're supposed to do. Like I said, now, just like how they talk about how the pig is like the filthiest animal. We're not supposed to eat that. We can get influenced to eat the pig or get influenced to not eat it. So it's about an influence thing. You can't just say, hey, man, I came in the world and I saw the pig and I just had to bite into it. I don't think we work like that. I think it's an influence thing. So kids get influenced like you talk about the two little cats that we grew up on our block. They got influenced by what girls was doing, and something just hit them where they said, "I want to do what the girls do," and that's what made them jump into it. And that goes to choice. They chose to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess like my whole thing is that's behavioral versus what they're attracted to. They can have feminine.
No, but attraction is a choice too. You got choice in attraction
all day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that it covers the whole board.
Yeah.
Influence covers attraction. Yeah, preference, all that. It covers it all.
Right. Okay, I got something for you. Why do flies only fuck flies?
That's what they're trying to do.
Why?
Because possibly that's all the things they've been around. Anything else outside of a fly is a possible enemy. You ain't gonna be attracted to an enemy. So you ain't gonna be attracted to no dragonfly. You ain't gonna be attracted to no bee or no ant. That ain't something that's within their genetics. It's part of their genetics to be attracted to what they're accustomed to being attracted to. In my opinion, same way with lions having sex with lions. You don't see lions having interest in no damn tiger or having interest in no fucking hyena. That's an enemy.
Well, lions have fuck tigers. You ever heard of a liger?
Okay, yeah. That's some real shit. Yeah, that's some real shit, though. That's some shit in captivity that they made them motherfuckers. I'm talking about in the real world where that ain't happening. Now, if you're being forced to do some shit, then yeah. If you force me to, if you grab me and tie me together and make me do some shit where I ain't got no choice, then okay, yeah, I'm doing some crazy shit like that too. But in the real world, no, you ain't seeing that. You ain't seeing that. So flies are attracted to that same way with humans attracted to humans. Some of us. You got some motherfuckers out here. They fucking most of them fucking sheeps and cows and mules and horses and donkeys and dogs and shit. You got some weird motherfuckers in the world like that. But the majority of us, we're attracted to another human. So that part is just okay, but even that is a choice. It's a choice. It's the same way with type of women that we like. All of us sitting up here right now, we are influenced by the certain type of chick that we like. It's something about a chick that we will run across and be like, yeah, that right there, yeah, I can do that. It's all day long. We wasn't born. None of us were set up here and born. And we just said, okay, I'm born, I'm in the world, and this is what I'm like. We don't know what the hell we like. We ain't seen nothing. But we ain't been nowhere to see nothing. We ain't been exposed to nothing to say, I was born this way. How? You ain't seen shit. You ain't been nowhere. You ain't seen nothing. You don't even know how to comprehend what the hell you get older enough to know more of it. So come on, man. I'm not hearing that shit. I ain't hearing that I was born with it. I was born this way shit. No.
Right, so when you went into genetics, you kind of made my case for me, because I mean that's really the baseline for negating choice. If you're genetically predisposed to fuck with a certain thing, that's not your choice. It's what you are, so that's what you're supposed to fuck with. Now with us, we happen to have like a broader range of, what we could fuck with because there's so many different variations of us. So we could be into, as a black person, you could be into white women, black women, Asian women, Middle Eastern women, and it's just a matter of like, okay, well, which one appeals to you most? But overall, it's supposed to be humans, right? Human women. If you're a man, right?
Okay. Basically.
Okay. All right. So what kind of switch can you possibly flip? Because all right, now put it in reverse, right? So women have the same thing, right? Like women have a natural attraction for these certain characteristics in a man. Like, men, we like, big titties, big ass, pretty face, right? Long hair, shit like that. Women like, chiseled chest, big arms, shoulders, and a good jawline, like shit like that. These specific characteristics. These
Say
are
a good jawline.
Yeah, like legit. And these are the different things that, they're just supposed to be naturally attracted to, right? All right. So how is it that a man can find those things, the same things a woman naturally finds attractive himself?
How can a man find?
I want
to go ahead.
How can a man find the same things that a woman naturally finds attractive himself? Because I mean, these are like really specific things, right? Jawline, right. Big chest, big arms, beard, like all that shit. Like personally, I cannot see myself being attracted to hairy man ass ever.
Okay.
I'm positive I don't have a choice over that. Like since kindergarten, I've been into like thicker women, right?
Okay.
Like I know this to be a fact, and that hasn't changed for the most part. Like I can find other things attractive just because, like, I can recognize beauty when I see it, but my preference is thicker women.
Right.
Yeah. Right. And I don't feel like I have a switch for that.
Okay.
So how does a man find the same things that a woman finds naturally attractive for himself as a choice?
You know what? By choice, and I'm just speculating because I don't know, but I'm speculating that if that particular guy, whoever he is, has been possibly rejected by women a lot, he try to make his move and try to be around certain type of women that he want to be with, can't find that, can't see that, and he end up having a conversation with a guy that can relate to what he's talking about. That dude might be like, you know what? I can't find this in a woman, but I talked to this dude and he got more understanding in what the hell it is I want than a woman do. So now he's been influenced by a conversation from another dude to make him possibly switch goddamn plates. So instead of batting right-handed, he now want to go bat left-handed because he can probably get what he want from this dude. Takes away from all of the looks and views and all of that because the stuff that you name that we like as men, that's kind of superficial shit. Okay, nice ass, pretty,
but it's
smile,
natural
big.
Though, right?
I mean, yeah, it's a natural reaction because it's like, okay, yeah, I know what makes me go, oh shit, that's fire. That type of chick look good, but okay, that's superficial. That's that right now, like, okay, yeah, okay, I'm 19 to 50 mindset. You reach a point where you be like, okay, them big ass titties, them motherfuckers ain't gonna stick up there when she 55. You know what I'm saying? All that nice ass that she got, it ain't gonna always be like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Them real nice, pretty teeth one day gonna turn into dentures. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a change. So that dude that can't find that shit might find that in some dude, or vice versa. Even a gal. A gal could be wanting this particular type of guy, and she can't find what she wants. That compassion, that commitment, that faithfulness, that beat her on time type dude, she can't find that in a dude. So she'll end up running across a chick that give her all of that shit. You give her all of that attention and that space that she won and that, camaraderie that she looking for that she can't find in a dude. So that's again, kind of what Rob was saying. It's an influence. You get influenced by that shit that'll make you go that route because that type of influence sounds good. It makes you go, ooh, that's the shit that I want deep down inside. It'll make you go that route, depending on how strong you are. It's some people that say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna wait it out. I ain't going that route. I ain't doing that shit. I don't give a fuck how good whatever the next dude say and what he can do for me. I'm not on that. I want a woman. This is what I want. And some motherfuckers will go for the rest of their life, and they may not, they never get it, but they ain't gonna flip over and cross over. You just ain't gonna do it. It's the same way with a lot of black men that don't want to mess with black women, mess with white women.
Mhm.
They feel that, hey, the black queen is who I'm supposed to be with. That's what I'm supposed to have all day, every day. I don't give a damn what this white woman got, how much money she got, what she can do, how freaky she in the bed, what my benefits could be. All of that shit could probably be right there. He'd be like, this is what I want. I want this. And I gotta have it this way. I gotta have it for my black chick. So it really depends.
Mhm.
But to be born, which is the topic that we were talking about, being
Right.
born, you know, to say that, okay, I'm this way. No, it's a choice. It's a choice. There ain't shit that we do that don't come with a choice. Nothing that we can physically have control over. Let me be more precise. We can physically be in control over some shit, and we don't have a choice. It's a choice. We make a choice all day long. Okay, when our partners is
We
gone,
lost. Yeah, we lost Swish.
okay, he might pop back up. It's either that or his battery went down on his phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's a choice, bro. I think that's a choice. I think all that we do is a
Yeah,
choice.
I can see it. Like, I mean, on the level of whether or not you decide to engage with something, whether or not you choose to, like, as a man, if you choose to go pursue a man, that part is a choice. But
Mm-hmm.
if you never decide to make those moves, to ever try to talk to a dude, ever try to date a dude, if you never make that choice to go forward and say, this is what I'm gonna do, everything else takes place in your head, and a whole lot of that you don't have control over.
As far as what? What you mean? Everything
As
that's in your head?
as far as what makes your dick hard,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
I mean,
I don't think
yeah.
you can control that.
You can control it if you ain't exposed to it. You got control over that shit to a degree.
Okay, all right, but if that is what you're exposed to, say you're like working in like a some sort of public industry or somewhere, like say I say you're a gay dude, like in your head, right?
Okay.
And you work in the industry around all dudes.
Okay.
Okay, so you're exposed to this all the time.
Right.
And so if the control mechanism is to not be exposed to it, well then nigga, you gay because you're around this shit and it's making you hard. Now, whether or not you choose to actually do something about it to get your issue off, that's some other shit. But whatever takes place in your head, you can't really control that.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
because like this is the example I brought up earlier. We don't resist the urge, like just between the three of us, we don't resist the urge to suck a dick. We don't have to because it's not in us to do.
Basically.
Like we're not sitting around like looking at other dudes, looking at their dick prints and shit, thinking, "Ooh, what would that be like?"
Right.
Like our
Exactly.
eyes don't even go in that direction.
Right.
Like we look at someone with a fat ass because like literally it's genetics, like you said, that we're supposed to be attracted to, strong hindquarters, like a fat ass, thick thighs, strong, healthy thighs, big titties, because they're going to feed our children, and a
And my
pretty
ego.
attractive face.
It's going to
You
feed
said
my
what?
ego too. It's going to feed my children and my ego.
Right. Like the more beautiful woman you have, the more, niggas could be like, hey, I wish I had some of that.
True. True.
And this is things like these are all things that we're supposed to naturally be attracted to because that's how we keep the human race going.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know, on the flip side of that, you know, it only stands to reason because all this shit is hormonal, really. Like it's
Okay.
testosterone and estrogen just going back and forth. So it's possible for people to have, you know, an opposing balance of those hormones because we all have them. Like men have estrogen, women have testosterone. Like we both have both hormones, and they influence our sex drive and attractions and all that type shit.
True.
So there can be imbalances in those things that make it where you can like have an attraction to something that maybe you wouldn't normally be attracted to naturally, but it's still natural in this other direction.
I mean, if you're getting technical, okay.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, getting technical.
Yeah, I mean, if you finna start to break down some scientific genetics and turning your XY chromosome into another fucking chromosome, then yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, if you going that route and you have some type of chemical imbalance in your body that does some shit to you that way, then okay.
I mean, that's the same as hermaphrodites, right? Like, how do you explain that? Like, you know, which one are they supposed to be? Which gender should they be attracted to?
I don't know. That's not
right. They're born that way.
Yeah. I mean, they're born that way physically.
Yeah.
Okay, but that shouldn't have nothing to do with your mental.
Why not?
What you mean? Why not? I mean, it's just like anything else.
Actually, you know what? You're right. You're right. Yeah. What does that have to do with it? Because mentally, that's what's going to make the difference.
Yeah.
Whatever you're naturally attracted to, that's what's going to make the difference. So if you're a hermaphrodite and just for some reason in your head, it keeps firing, hey, I want a woman. Well, then that's what that is. And that's what you're going to be attracted to. And you're not going to be able to help that shit. And you're going to have to figure out, okay, well, where can I get some Viagra? Because you know, going the other way, like, you know, men don't make you wet. So it's like, okay, well, these women make me hard, but, you know, like I ain't packing enough. So
I don't know, man. We got to put one of them on the show. That's a good question to ask. That's a good question to ask one of them motherfuckers on the show. Hey, man, what attracts y'all? I mean, y'all got both goddamn sex parts. So do you did get hard or did you do your coochie get wet? Which one fuck is it? You know? Y'all got preference, y'all got options like a motherfucker. We ain't got options. Y'all got options like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do your pearl tongue get hard or do your dick stretch out? Which one is it? Because you got both of them. What the fuck? You know, nigga, do you get blue balls and have a period? I mean, I don't fucking know. You a blood in the crib for real. You got the blue and the red going, so shit.